Satnam, I'm Nirvair Singh Khalsa, and welcome to my home in Tesuque, New Mexico. In August this year, we celebrate Yogi Bhajan's birthday. His birthday's on August 26th, and if you have the opportunity, get together with a group of people in your area, then on his birthday chant the long Ekonkar mantra for 2.5 hours. It's an amazing experience. And if there isn't people in your area doing it, then you get together with some friends. And in the Amrit Vela, in the early morning hours, chant that mantra for 2.5 hours. And then chant to Guru Ram Das afterwards for 11 minutes. Guru Guru, Wahe Guru Guru Ram Das Guru. It's an amazing experience because people all over the world are doing it on that day. Yogi Bhajan often talks about, and I love his use of words, and that is an expression that he's used is where there's reference, there is no reverence. It's kind of an interesting thing to think about. It's almost like a koan in a certain way. And what he's talking about is reverence is the idea that you revere yourself and you use as an orientation your inner self to guide you. As a reference, it's a whole different thing. And that is what you're doing is you're looking for something outside of you to create your identity. When instead, creating your identity from the inside out, and it's the simplest thing we talk about, is when we say, Satnam, my existence is true. I recognize my existence as being true. That identity within you, when we greet each other, Satnam, that kind of thing, creates that reverence to the self. And then any other reference that you have to the outside becomes a relationship to that reverential self instead of putting yourself outside into the reference. So, kind of an interesting thing to think about. Today we're going to do a mantra with a mudra very similar like we did last month, which I actually have been enjoying very much. And this is something that Yogi Bhajan taught in 1996. I think it was about this time of year, August 2nd, at a Master's Touch course. And it's something very simple. Sometimes these simple things can be a little bit challenging, but it's very simple. And for this month of August, I'd like you to do it for at least 3 minutes. If you can do it for 11 minutes, it's better. In the Master's Touch class, he had people do it for 31 minutes. Simply what it is that you're going to hold your hands in this mudra, kind of like we did last month, so that the hands are a little bit relaxed and a little cupped. The arms are kind of against the sides of the rib cage in front. Your eyes are going to be gazing at the tip of the nose, keeping both sides of the nose in equal view. The hands kind of run out on the same line as your thigh bones, a little bit cupped, neck lock, and you're going to hold that position, and all you're going to do is pump the navel point. Okay, it's not breath of fire, it's just navel point pumping like this. Breath is relaxed, all right? So the breath is not going to be coordinated with the movement of the navel point. I've been practicing this a little bit, and it's really fantastic for moving and changing your energy and balancing the nerve channels of left and right. And you can find yourself in a balance. Whenever you kind of get spaced out, really realize that your moon side, your left side, and your right side, your sun side, are in balance. And it moves a tremendous amount of energy. You called this is a meditation that is for maturity and wisdom. And I just love to read you the comments about this. The comments, in Yogi Bhajan's words, the summation of his lecture is that your handicaps travel ahead of you, and your reputation is known before you even reach a place. So it's very beautiful for humans to drop their past, change their attitude, have an altitude, and make sense to themselves. Then everybody can be sensibly made to understand that you're beautiful bountiful and blissful, trustworthy, gracious, with divinity and dignity, and you can be a friend unto infinity. You must understand there's no prize which can give you back your honor. To make sense of yourself, do these three things. First, look good, look gracious, look good. 2, deal with everything from a point of wisdom and say things to the other person so he can understand what you say. Say it so it's understood. And 3, be priceless in all dealings. It doesn't matter where or why. Pretty amazing. So part of our sadhana will be those three things, as well as practicing this particular mudra with that movement of the navel point for 3 minutes to 31 minutes. So always do the mantra Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times before you start, at least 3 times, until you feel yourself tuned in. Yogi Bhajan said that it will give you the knowledge of the Trinity. And then you can tune out with a few long satnams, spread the energy out to the universe. That's one thing about living up here in Tasuki, is I feel like I can really send the energy out after I meditate. But anyway, I hope you enjoy your August. Chant with us on August 26th. Have a wonderful end of summer. Satnam.